Hey guys, today we're gonna be doing a little bit of a different ass video. We're gonna be doing makeup today. Now, let me preface this. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't aspire to be a makeup artist. I just do makeup because, I don't know, I like it sometimes. I just want to get more, I don't know, creative with looks. So I am gonna try some new stuff that I've seen on like Instagram and stuff like that, see if it comes out better. I don't know. I mean, I feel like sometimes my makeup be coming out okay, but not like bad, like the best. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll try to say everything I'm using. If not, I'll probably just list it below, like I do any other thing. And yeah, so today we're just gonna be doing like a chit chat, get ready with me kind of thing. I'm literally not going anywhere. I'm just gonna be filming TikToks. So this is the Neutrogena Hydra Boost water gel. It has hyaluronic acid. I don't really know if this is doing anything for me, not gonna lie. I don't know if half of these products are doing anything for me, but I'm just gonna use it because my face, I would say, is like, I would say like dry to combination skin. Only because certain areas are like really fucking dry, and other areas I would say are like oily-ish, I guess. If you I know like my problem areas really are just like my nose and like my chin here, and I do break out hair. Like if you can see, I do have like dark spots because I really have a bad problem with picking at my face, even though I know I shouldn't. But the shit bothers me. I can't. So I'm gonna try to use the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser from Maybelline. I feel like I've wanted to use this for a long time. I did get this off of Amazon, from their little shop on Amazon. I did read the reviews. Some of them say that it can clog your pores, which I can kind of see that because it's supposed to erase your pores, you know what I mean, give you like a flawless face. But I don't know, I feel like I have larger pores on like my nose and stuff like that, so I'm gonna use it. I feel like I'll use it more there and like a thin coat in other places. But yeah, I want like a flawless base. I do have a look in mind of what I want to do today, but we'll see how it goes. It's not going to be anything extravagant. It's basically just going to be like cut crease kind of thing. And I don't know if I want to make it glossy or if I want to keep it matte, but we'll see. I found lately that like I've been liking brushes more. I still kind of use the sponges. I should dampen this, right? Do I really need to? I don't really want to. I'm honestly and truly, I kind of had everything with me. I also have the Bear With Me NYX priming and setting spray. You can use it. It's a multi-use kind of thing. It's 8-hour wear. It says prime, set, refresh. So I use this. I've been seeing everybody do this thing with their eyebrows where they'll use like edge control or like a gel or something like that, or like a lace glue. So I want to kind of do that. My eyebrows are already like thick, so I really don't have to do much as far as like outlining and stuff like that. But I do, I guess, outline like the bottom and the top, and I do kind of fill it in, but not so much in the beginning of my eyebrow, more of like the end, because I feel like it's a little bit, you know, a little sparse. I've had to go to so many salons and I've gotten my eyebrows done so many times. This is probably the best that my eyebrows have looked in like a long time, because I've had to grow my eyebrows out multiple times due to people fucking them up. And I'm not even gonna lie, I've been debating shaving them off just because I want to, but like, again, I don't do makeup that often, so me and the idea of drawing on my fucking eyebrows every day is not appealing to me at all whatsoever. So I don't know, I just really wanted to though, because I feel like, damn, like it gives me so much space, but at the same time, space to do what, bitch? You barely do makeup now. But I don't know. So I'm gonna try spraying this wig spray so I can lay down my eyebrows. I also was considering bleaching them because I don't know, I thought it was really cool, but I tried to do it with like makeup and it did not work out. It definitely did not work out. So I don't know. I definitely want to do a whole bleach brow look though once I figure out the trick to it, because everybody makes it look so easy and that shit just never comes out right for me. So I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong or what, but that shit is frustrating. That's what I'm saying. Like, I need to get better at makeup if I'm going to be trying to do, like, you know, really cool looks. So I'm going to be taking this NYX micro brow pencil. What color is it? An espresso. You're not going to be able to see much, but you'll see the ending of it. So, yeah. Lately it has been a lot going on, if you can tell, because for one, I have not posted in like 2 or 3 weeks. No, it probably was longer than that because I post like every other week. So yeah, it's probably been longer than that. And it's just been a lot going on. For one, I have finally a new vehicle. So there's that. I can finally do shit that I need to do now. I'm free, bitch. I'm free. I don't have to rely on nobody. And I'm so happy about it. Because if you know me personally, you know that I hate relying on anybody for anything. Like, genuinely, it grinds my gears. Like, I don't like it at all. And I feel like it's because of the fact that I like being a independent person. I just feel like people have, like, you know, they feel like that, you know, you don't want to have to depend on anybody because everybody's not gonna come through for you, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, you want to always have your own shit going on for you. I don't even want to be put in that situation to begin with, you know what I mean? Because I see how it goes. I see how certain people start acting differently once you basically overstay your welcome and shit like that with certain things. So I don't like that. It just leads to like unnecessary drama, and I don't like unnecessary drama. And on top of that, I just like doing shit whenever I want to do shit, you know what I mean? So I have 2 different concealers, either the e.l.f. 16 wear camo concealer matte finish. I want the hydrating ones because, like I said before, I have like dry to combination skin, so I just feel like it would go better for me. But I do have these concealers. They've been okay, I guess. I feel like I might need to go darker, not gonna lie, but hey, it is what it is. I also invested in one of these so I don't have to keep putting shit on my hand and it's just a whole bunch of fucking bullshit. But yeah, so that's something that's new. Something else that's new is that I was in a fashion show, which there will be footage of that. I just need to get more footage. Another thing that's happening, and that's a part of adulting, which is I have another job on top of the current job that I have. It's just a little part-time kind of situation, nothing too major. I'm only planning on really doing it probably just 3 times or so a week, because again, I have a current full-time job that is overnight and I'm not trying to burn the fuck out. So I'll probably just be doing that for a couple hours 3 or so times a week just for extra cash. And the fucking state that I live is actually really fucking expensive if you want to live by yourself. So, you know, you gotta have fucking 3 jobs and a side hustle just to be able to make it, literally make it by a little bit. This shit makes absolutely no fucking sense. especially since it's really not even that great here. It's definitely not that great. Didn't I say I was gonna use a darker concealer for the top? That's what happens. I can't multitask sometimes. I don't know. It's alright. I'll blend it out. It's cool. Another thing that happened recently, I have been diagnosed with like PCOS, which if you don't know what PCOS is, it's polycystic ovarian syndrome. Polycystic ovarian syndrome. Yeah, I believe that's what that is. There's a couple of ways that you can kind of see that you have it. In my case, I didn't have my period for like, shit, I don't even know. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was having a grand old time not having that shit because honestly, I did not want it. Like, periods are so fucking inconvenient, dude. Like, first of all, well, let me say this. My periods have never been like horrible. Like how some females, you know, their periods can be crazy and they can fucking throw up. They can fucking, you know, just a whole bunch of shit. Like they have cravings. Their cramps can be fucking horrible. Like to the point where it's considered as like pregnancy, like cramps or pregnancy labor. Like, I never had a period like that. There's only been one experience where it was like, okay, you know, this is some other shit, and I actually ended up fucking throwing up. But other than that, I've pretty much been chilling, you know, and on top of that, my period was irregular as well. So, I wouldn't see my period for like 3 or 4 months at a time. And I was just a regular thing for me until I got on birth control, and then it regulated it. But you know, then I wasn't me. It was me. I wasn't taking it regularly, and like I would fuck up and miss a pill or whatever the case may be, or I wouldn't take it at the same time because you know they tell you to take it at the same time, or I would just get off because, you know, there's been a lot of fucking articles or stories that I've seen. You know, women, it wouldn't be the pill version because I'm on the pill version. Me personally, I wouldn't want to get any other form of control at all whatsoever. Not even like the one where you literally have to get it surgically implanted and removed. Yeah, no, I'm good on that. Y'all can keep that. No, like, I don't even know how anybody would consider that. But me personally, I am a pussy, so I wouldn't want to go through any kind of surgery. I don't give a fuck what kind of surgery it is. No. No, you can keep that shit. That shit is for the birds. But yeah, I've seen like horror stories of females talking about how like they couldn't find it, and like it leaded to them having this and this and that. And I'm just like, oh yeah, like I just been seeing a lot of people say like, if you're on birth control, get off birth control. You know what I mean? It's really not designed for you to be on for years and years at a time. I've started birth control at like 15 or so, you know, and I'm in my 20s now. So been on it on and off for a long ass time. Like, but I was on it consecutively for a long ass time. So when I would get off it or whatever, and I wouldn't see my period or so, like for a couple months or something like that, I wouldn't really think nothing of it. I didn't think it was anything big. I was just thinking, okay, like this is just, you know, the birth control wearing off and my body getting back to, you know, what it's used to, which is it, you know, being irregular and shit like that. But no, bitch, it was a whole nother issue. And I know you're probably like, damn, well, why didn't you go to the doctor sooner? I mean, I actually did have a checkup in between, you know, the 8 or so months or more that I didn't have it. And they were like, oh, you know, well, we'll just wait to see if it comes and blah, 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 whatever. And I was like, okay, like, you know, I'm also not the person that has like the apps and shit that keeps track of periods and shit, which I know is really horrible. But I just don't, like, it comes. Like, I've never been that type of person that kept track of stuff like that. I don't know, I just never and it's just never me. I'm not that guy. Like, so yeah, it definitely didn't help them when they asked me questions like, okay, well, when's the last one? Da 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 da. But I knew that I didn't have it for a minute. I knew that. And of course, they ask you like questions like, okay, well, are you pregnant? And da da da. And I'm just like, it's not even in the question, dude. Not even in the question. And I know y'all probably like, well, how do you know? I know. There's no way. Me personally, I don't want to have kids. So I take the proper precautions. That would never be planned. And if there happens to be a oopsie daisy, it will be nipped in the bud real quick. Because me personally, I am actually terrified of ever being pregnant. So yeah, if I can take the proper precaution, I will. Or I will actually have to really trust that person to have a conversation and be like, you know, da da da. I feel like anybody should have a conversation though, regardless of if you're just like, you know, hooking up or whatever, in case you're actually in a relationship or whatever. Because I just feel like it's a lot. I've heard too many stories, or like I've heard too many things from friends, and you know how when you see drama, you read all into it. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like drama, but if it's some drama brewing, bitch, I'm reading all 447 comments. I don't give a fuck, because it's entertainment. But listen, I will never want to be a part of anything like that. Like, no, I don't want to see no baby mama, baby daddy drama, none of that. Like, no, y'all will not be out here embarrassing me. Hell motherfucking no. And it's just the fact, like I said before, I like to do shit whenever I want to do shit. So for me to actually be in, you know, a co-parenting or like a commitment like that with somebody else, and I can't just be like, you know, fuck them kids, I feel like that's just really not, it's just not it for me. And it was actually funny because the doctor, you know, when he was telling me about everything, which he did say that would be an issue, if later I do decide to have children, it could be a potential issue, which is one of the things that comes with PCOS. Like, you have fertility issues, you can have heart issues, which we're gonna have to monitor that from now on. It's just a whole, you can have ovarian cancer, like, you know what I mean? So he was just telling me everything that could happen. And, you know, obviously the more concerning thing, at least for me personally, was the other issues, which were heart disease and stuff like that. But to some people, you know, the fertility issues might be the most thing that they're concerned about, which is perfectly fine, you know. Like, that being said, I very much am pro-choice. So if there is anybody on my page that's just pro-life and, you know, gonna have an issue with that, please unsubscribe as soon as you can, because I don't need anyone on my page that's gonna be, you know, an issue or try to like push their beliefs onto anybody. Not saying that everybody is like that at all, because everybody's not, but you know, you do have certain people that want to push their beliefs on somebody. As long as you're respectful, I don't have a problem with that. But if you're not, exit stage left. Like, get the fuck out of here. Which brings me to my next point. Some of y'all in these comments really be getting beside yourself. I'm not even gonna lie to you, my guy. Some of y'all really be getting beside yourself, and I don't be understanding. Like, some of it is just really stupidity. Other times, I guess you just feel entitled. I don't know what it is or what the reason is, because it just don't be making any sense to me. Like, Or some of y'all just plainly don't watch the fucking video. Like, I would think before anybody speaks on anything that you would either hear it through fully before speaking, or watch it, or whatever the case may be, before speaking. Because the amount of comments that I get that are literally me saying the same thing in the video is actually kind of fucking ridiculous. And I thought as adults we all did the same thing and listened thoroughly, but I can't assume that everybody is the same way as me. I cannot ever assume that everybody is the same as me, because it just genuinely just makes no sense to me how y'all think sometimes. So basically, to bring up an example, I think it was like a couple weeks ago where I stated in one of my videos, like, you know, if you guys wanted to talk to me, obviously the door is always open with the social media sites that I list below, because all of those are public. All of those are my different platforms, because I know everybody doesn't always have the same platforms. Some people might just have Instagram, some people might just have YouTube, some people might just have TikTok, some people might, you know, just everybody's different, you know what I mean? So it was just weird, right, when I said that. And I said that in the most respectful way possible. I didn't mention any names, I didn't say anything. What I said was somebody was making me genuinely uncomfortable with how that they found me, even though I've said it multiple times in my videos that if you're going to reach out to me on the public platforms that I listed, right? You would think that if anybody, you know, heard that, they would be like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. What I don't understand is why you would go out of your way to try to find me on somewhere that was obviously private, because I didn't say that I wanted anybody to reach out to me on there, and reach out to me and send me like this long paragraph about whatever. So when I said that it creeped me out, and I restated it again that I didn't want anybody reaching out to me and respect my boundaries, because I felt like it was definitely a boundary that was crossed. This person commented, and I left a comment there because I want you to feel dumb, because not for nothing, I don't get that much interaction, but you wouldn't know who it was off of me just saying that they leave certain comments, because there's certain people that leave a bunch of comments on all different types of videos. It could be anybody, but the fact that you basically pointed yourself out in that video, you did that yourself. Like, you made yourself the target. Like, you made it about you, and it was about you, but nobody would have known that if you would have just shut your mouth. You know what I mean? So I mentioned it. I said how uncomfortable I was, and the funny thing is, I even told the person before I blocked them that you crossed the boundary and you needed to respect my boundaries. Like, and I felt like it was inappropriate how this person found me on the social media website that I did not list, right? So I didn't really give that person a chance to be like, oh, I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. But again, it's kind of just like, it was obvious, you know? I guess he was offended. And then in a way, he really tried to like low-key gaslight me, because he goes, you know, I'm not quoting it word for word because I don't have it right in front of my face, but basically, oh, well, if you didn't want anybody to message you, then you should have put it private. You should just put all your videos private or something like that.
No.
You should respect my boundaries and hit me up on the websites that I listed below and that I say to hit me up on every single fucking video. Like, I don't understand. You crossed the boundary and now you're mad because I put it out there that you crossed the boundary, even though I didn't mention, and I was being nice, I didn't mention a name or anything. I just said, you know, please respect my boundaries. Like, just respect my boundaries. I should have the right to keep certain things private. Like, some of y'all be getting ahead of y'all, like y'all be getting beside yourself, and this is exactly what I be talking about. Like, what do I not have a right to keep certain things private in my life like anybody the fuck else? So that was that. The person did not message me or anything like that after the fact, but it was just like, are you fucking serious, dude? Like, if you can't respect my space, my boundaries, then yeah, good riddance. Like, it is what it is. So now I'm gonna try this trick, and it's basically, they use Vaseline, but I'm gonna use this cleansing water from Garnier. I'm gonna use this to basically cut the crease, if that makes sense. I'm basically gonna follow, like, or go a little bit above the natural, I guess, eye fold right here, and cut it. I might go a little higher because I want it to be kind of dramatic, and then after that I'm gonna cut it with concealer just so it's cleaner. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna be taking a makeup class, so we're gonna see how that goes. It's gonna be over like a live, which kind of sucks because I kind of want to go to like a in-person kind of one, just because like I feel like I'm kind of like a hands-on learner. Like, if I do it enough times, or if I have actual, you know, critique, I can be able to, you know, do better. But if it's over a live, I'm just really watching you. I'm getting tips, but you don't know how those tips are going to work, and I'm not going to be able to really, you know, fully be able to, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so that was one situation that happened. I was kind of just like, okay, I mean, it is what it is. He's gone now. He doesn't bother me, so I don't care anymore. But I just wanted to talk about it because I've been meaning to talk about this, but I didn't know how I was going to do it, whether I was going to do like a mukbang or if I was going to do like this or whatever. But yeah. Then, actually, there was another situation that kind of had me like, it was honestly just laughable because of how it went down. Like, it was just like, girl, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So basically, I guess it was a female. I believe it was a female. I don't know. She commented on one of my try-on hauls, right? And basically was, I guess in her mind, giving me constructive criticism. Now, I always ask you guys to, you know, leave me some feedback, you know what I mean? Let me know what you like and what you didn't like, you know, stuff like that. Again, as long as you're respectful about it, I don't care what it is that you say. Like, one person actually left a comment on one of my try on haul videos where I used to have it in like the little box on the side, and they were like, oh, it could have been better if, like, you know, it was full screen. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna work on that. Cool. Like, you know, constructive criticism with my videos, because again, I'm learning. I've only been on YouTube a couple months. I just got, you know, equipment and stuff like that. I'm learning as I go. You know, it's not gonna be real production, and it's never gonna be that in a couple months. Like, I don't have the funds to do all that. Some people might have it. I don't. But yeah, so it was one of my try-on hauls, and she basically was like, you know, saying that apparently I was telling people that I was a size extra large. Which, if you watch any of my videos, I have a couple of videos, a couple of try-on hauls on my page, and not anywhere did you ever see me put that I was a fucking extra large. So I don't really understand where she got that from. Yeah, so in that video I said that shirt wise I would probably be like an like 1XL, 2XL. I don't know really, because I don't just get shirts by itself. But I know sometimes when I do get sets and stuff like that, the shirts are way bigger. And I wish that, you know, I was able to get the shirt separately, because if I was able to do that, it will be fitted more, you know what I mean? Which I stated in the video. So that just lets me know that you really didn't watch and you just took that shit and ran with it, right? So apparently she was like, you know, if you get your actual size, you'll look and feel better and all this other bullshit she was saying. To which I replied, the only thing that I didn't get that wasn't my size was the fucking crisscross top that everybody was raving and ranting about on TikTok. So I guess she didn't take that lightly, or she was upset for whatever reason. And was like, oh, did you watch your video? Did you see how many times you said something didn't fit, blah, blah, blah? And how she was a Shein pro. I guess Shein is sponsoring her, girl. I don't know. Regardless of anybody's size, whether you're a fucking XXS or a fucking 5XL, anytime that you order something offline, because you don't have a chance to try it on. There's no way for you to try it on, right? Because you're purchasing it offline. It's not always gonna fit, you know, unless you know your exact measurements. And even then, that doesn't mean that it's gonna be your regular size, right? Okay, like I've stated in videos before, I take a chance. I just go with the regular size that I usually go with. It either fits or it doesn't fit, right? Cool. It was just laughable that she would really think that I'm one of those girls that's gonna lie about her size. There's no reason for me to lie about my size. And then on top of that, I put in the description below the sizes that I got and everything. And on the screen, it says the sizes that I got. So I don't really understand where the confusion lied. Like, I was so confused on what the fuck was going on, right? She was just going on and on and on. She wrote a big ass paragraph. I'm not fucking reading that, because clearly you just want to go back and forth. I'm not arguing with nobody on the internet. It is what it is. If you feel like that, you were just so right, and you just felt like you were just you were here with me, you know. I don't know. It was just the weirdest shit ever. But again, that just lets me know that you're not really watching the video. Cool. If you don't want to be a subscriber, cool. If you don't like my content or whatever the case, don't watch me. To which I said. And she was like, I guess taken aback because I didn't take her constructive criticism, which she said it in a nasty ass way. I'm not listening to anybody that's going to come at me sideways. Period. And then, you know, she mentioned a couple other influencers that's been on YouTube for probably 5 to 10 or whatever the case years, that I think are doing this full time, or they have the funds, they have the equipment, they have whatever to be able to get the content that you like to watch, as to where I don't. It's just weird. Like, how are you expecting this much from me? And again, I'm really only encouraging people to subscribe to me if they're interested in seeing my journey on YouTube. If you're not interested in seeing that, if you're expecting this glamorous production every single video, you're not gonna get it. So therefore, if you are expecting that, do not fucking subscribe to me. Period. Like, I don't understand where you got that. It never gave that. It never gave. I've been on YouTube, I get sponsorships and shit like that. It never gave. Like, I don't understand. So I was just like, you know, I'm not gonna read all that. You have a nice day. And I hope that you heal, because it just seems like you just wanted to argue. Then on top of that, then you try to body shame me, like, oh, she said something about my boobs, right? Sagging. If you watch me, you know I've made jokes about my boobs all the time. I say these bitches drop like albums all the time. I make jokes about my own fucking body all the time, right? So it's just kind of just like, bro, like, you're upset because you're wrong, and it's okay. So an attempt to try to get off the fact that you're wrong, now you're trying to make, you know, now you're trying to insult me and my body and how I look. Cool, I guess. And it just lets me know that you're embarrassed, so it's okay. It was just laughable. Like, it's really nothing that anybody on the internet can ever say to me that nobody in real life has ever said to me, or I've ever said about myself. Anyways, because some of y'all be thinking y'all ate that and y'all really did not. I didn't chew a goddamn thing. Any other negative comments I have to do on my body, I'm just really not gonna give it any type of attention anymore. Or any comments that clearly had to do with the video that people did not fucking watch, because y'all be leaving comments that it's like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, some of the titles and stuff like that are a little clickbaity, because obviously I'm trying to get the viewer to click on the video. But when y'all are answering things that I've already stated in my video, it's kind of just like y'all do it for me. Like, y'all make yourself look stupid. Okay, so we're back. My fucking camera shut off because I need a new fucking camera. So yeah, because I can't see anything that I'm really doing. The recording process takes 10 times as fucking longer than it would if I had like a camera that had the mirrorless, you know, kind of way where I could see what's happening and I could focus and shit like that. But we work with what we got. I used this palette from Kirity. It's the matte palette. It has 21 highly pigmented eyeshadows. Not sponsored, bitch, I wish. But I took this color, which is NSFW, and I just put it all over the lid. That's literally all I did. And for the liner that I did do, I know it looks a little crazy right now. After lashes, it won't look that bad. But I took the NYX Epic ink liner in black, and I just did the eyeliner. But I don't know if I want to do more eyeliner or if I just want to do a glossy lid. So I don't know, and I think I want to leave that until the end because I don't know, but I also don't want to fuck it up. I don't know. So I'm gonna start my base then. So basically, I'm gonna try this new thing where you mix in a setting powder with your foundation, and it's supposed to make your base flawless, like a flawless finish. So I want to try that. The foundation that I'm using is gonna be the Maybelline 24-hour wear foundation, and it's in 370, which is deep bronze. Try to get something that looks like it can be my skin tone, but on top of that, I can't really test it in certain areas because certain areas are lighter than my face, because my face is the most exposed part of my body. So yeah, I just be guessing. I hoping for the fucking best. And if it's not my right shade, then I use it for something else, or just, you know, bitch, we don't waste over here. Figure it out or give it away. But yeah, so then she tried to insult me. She tried to say, like, well, she said that my boobs sag. I been said that my shits drop like albums. Like, it was just like, yeah, this is a petty ass argument, and it's just really dumb. Let me actually flip this up, because I know I'm gonna get makeup on my piercings. But yeah, it was just kind of like, y'all know that audio where it's like, I put this shoulder up and I put this shoulder up. It was kind of like, yo, I put this titty up and I put this titty up and I drop them. Cause I don't care, bitch. Like, I don't understand. Like, this is everybody's titties is not gonna be up to their fucking neck their whole life. Like, I don't get it. That's how fucking gravity works. And even if you're not a female, your balls is not gonna be up to your goddamn, like, booty cheeks. Like, I don't really understand how that was supposed to be a fucking insult. Like, and if your titties are up to your neck your entire life, good for fucking you. Like, what the fuck? Am I supposed to be upset because my boobs sag? Then on top of that, she tried to make it like an age thing. It doesn't matter how old you are, for one. I wasn't supposed to put that near my eyes. It doesn't matter how old you are, for one. It doesn't matter what size, because you can have small titties and you can still sag. Like, that's gravity. Like, I don't really know what y'all be expecting. And the way that it seems like women, I'm not even gonna lie, women body shame a little bit harder than men do. It's just like, that's why, again, I will never let anybody on the internet make me upset about anything having to do with my body. And if I feel like changing my body, I'm gonna do that because I want to do it. Like, not because anybody else is making fun of it, not because anything else. If I'm gonna do that, it's because I personally want to do it. If I don't want to do that, I don't have to do it, regardless of what the fuck you think I should do or not. Like, because at the end of the day, I'm the one that's gonna be living my life. I'm the one that's gonna have to live with it. I'm the one that's gonna have to pay for it. I'm the one that's gonna have to, you know, go through the process beforehand. And you know it's crazy because, I mean, if you guys haven't noticed, I do watch anime, so if you guys have any like anime suggestions, please put it down in the comment below, because I'm really trying to get into, well, I've been getting into it, but I want to be able to be like at expert level. Not lying. And y'all probably gonna judge me, but I watch that shit in dub. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. I watch that shit. If there's a dub option, I'm clicking dub over sub. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, and you know, I don't feel like anybody is any better than anybody else that does that. I really don't. And I feel like it's a little fucked up that y'all be judging people just because they want that shit in dub. So the fuck what? We all watching the same anime. God damn, like y'all be thinking y'all high and mighty and so superior because somebody watched that shit in fucking dub. Like, listen, it is what it is. If they don't want it in the original language, they don't have to have it in the original language. Like, what do y'all want them to do? Legitimately, what do y'all want them to do? Like, some people can't concentrate on two things at the same time. And when you're watching it in sub, you're literally doing that. You're having to, you know, read the subtitles, pay attention to what's going on. And some people just don't have it like that. Like, it's like, yo, every time I say that, everybody's like, you know that audio where it's like, you need to leave. I feel like every time that I tell people that I watch it in dub, I just get so judged. And it's like, bro, I just want to enjoy the anime like everybody else is enjoying the anime. Like, why can't I just enjoy the anime how I want to enjoy it? Fuck. Judgmental asses, like, come on. But some actual TV shows outside of that, I just finished. I want to talk about them, so it's gonna be some spoilers. So if you have watched them, or if you haven't watched them, or whatever you plan on watching them, do not watch this. Squid Game, for one, that shit was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a couple of people put on on TikTok like what they would feed people. First of all, that whole shit was crazy. If you're on the old man side, I'ma just say, you just do shit just to do shit. Like, you have to be like big Gemini energy or some shit. Like, you play entirely too much. Because in all reality, regardless of if they could have left or not, whenever, you know, they all came to a collective vote, cool. You, however, started this game, and you've been running this game for years now. Because when that detective went to that room of all the years that they had all the different players, it was packed. Like, you and your other rich homies started this game because y'all was bored? Because y'all was bored? Like, that's literally some rich people shit. Like, I know people are making fucking, jokes about Jeffrey Bezos or whatever the fuck his name is going to space and shit like that just because he has spare time. Like, that's literally some rich people shit. Like, you literally made this whole game. It's kind of like the fucking Hunger Games where people have to, like, people from poor areas or people that have a whole fucking whole debts or whatever that they need to pay. And you put them in a whole group. And you basically, it's like, yeah, we're gonna play these games. You don't tell them that they're gonna, you know, be. You don't tell them that. You just be like, yeah, you're gonna get eliminated. They're thinking it's a fun little game, you know, just gotta do this to get the money. No. Y'all motherfuckers is killing people. Like, when the fuck were y'all gonna let us know that? Like, is that in a fine print somewhere before we sign? Because I'm just confused as to how in the fuck that happened. Like, I just don't understand how y'all think that's fun. Killing people is fun to y'all? Like, that's literally it. Like, killing people is fun to y'all? Let me know, because that's ridiculous. But yeah, basically, these people, they agreed, and for me, I get it, because, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures. But shit, even in desperate measures, you need to be making sure that you're not agreeing to some other shit. But when people have problems, when people have problems, so, you know, addiction, which in certain cases it was addiction, because that guy, I forgot what the fuck his name is, one of the main characters, that had his grandma that had diabetes and stuff like that, he had a gambling fucking problem. The other one, I don't know what the fuck type of business he was in, but it was dangerous because he kept being on the run. And, you know, police ended up going to his mom or whatever about his shit. She didn't believe it because he obviously wasn't being truthful with her about the shit. But it was just a lot. People were there for different circumstances, right? So, of course, you being in that situation, you have to owe all this money, you know, to whoever you have to owe it to. Right? So obviously if you offer them this insane amount of money to them that could help them and their family, they're gonna agree. Like, what do you mean? In a heartbeat. Like, you know what I mean? So honestly, I don't blame them that much. Yeah, they had a choice, you know what I mean? Like, they could have left at any time, but at the same time, when you have responsibilities and shit like that, you know, and this shit could help you, your family, you know what I mean? Like, what would you do, really? And you know what, another thing that made me mad is the simple fact that this dude, right, he was grinding up them all, straight killing people, tricking niggas, all that shit, right? For you to then kill yourself at the end, right? What the fuck was the point? Like, you did all of that and you said, you know, it would be a waste to give up then, but you literally gave up at the end. You literally killed yourself at the end. Are you dead ass? Like, that shit pissed me off even more, because it was just like, my nigga, you really just did all that and you took people's innocent motherfucking lives for you to turn around and just kill yourself? You could have did that a long time ago. You been could have added to the bankroll. Like, are you dead fucking serious? Like, that shit pissed me off so bad. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That shit pissed me off. I was just like, there's no way you really did that. There's no way you really did that. And the fact that y'all both could have got out of there, you know what I mean? Like, he just pissed me off so bad. I hated his character so bad. So I'm gonna be using these lashes. I got them from Amazon. I can link them below. But yeah, they're just some like lashes like this. They come like this. You get 6 pairs. I think they're pretty good. They're pretty long. If you're not into long lashes though, don't get them. Do not get them, because they're kind of hard to work with, not gonna lie. It's like, you know, when you put it on your eye, it, like, I don't know, like, let me try to see if I can, if you can see, hold on, damn, I can't get it on my fucking eye. Okay, so you can see what I kind of mean by it. I don't know if you can see it. It's not on, so it's gonna look janky. But yeah, they're really long. I'm gonna finish this up off camera, and then I'm gonna come back with the finished look. And yeah, because it's getting a little bit long. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my little talk. Like I said, if you have any opinions or anything like that, just leave it in the comments below. Let me finish this, and I'm gonna come back. This is the finished look. I don't really know if you can see it that well, but you see the glossy lid right here. I ended up putting mascara under my eye for like a, I guess a grungy kind of look, or even kind of, I don't know. I think I seen an e-girl do it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It was a last minute change. Like I said, I just be doing shit. I went with the glossy lid. I had the eyelashes on. I did put a little mascara on the bottom lashes. And then I couldn't decide on the matte lip or glossy lip. So I just, it's literally a sheer thin layer of gloss and some lip liner. I did change my top because I'm recording TikToks, and I left my hair straight. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh yeah, I'm gonna link everything in the description below, just so I don't miss anything. Yeah, I think I look really good. Kind of sort of turned out how I wanted it, but a little extra to it, so I think it looks nice. So if you guys enjoyed this, you enjoyed the little chit chat get ready with me kind of thing, let me know. I can do more. So if you guys like shit like this, or if you just want me to talk, whatever, just leave it in the comments below. Let me know if you want to see more. Let me know if you want me to do more creative looks. And like I said before, leave suggestions of animes. If you have any tips or tricks for me with doing my makeup, let me know. And yeah, just like I said before in other previous videos and like this one, I'm stating, be respectful and I will be respectful to you, you know, period. And respectful to others. It doesn't even have to be just me. Be respectful to other people that are in the comment section as well. But yeah, I'll leave everything else. I'm gonna leave my social media in the description box below as well. Hit me up if you want to talk, or if you just want to be friends or whatever, or you want to keep track of when I'm gonna post. That'll all be down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.